Hello, this is Daniel Mart, and today I'm gonna be doing a video review, sort of, on the recent news that was announced on the 30th of December, through MoviePilot that I found, and it is the that the movie Amityville is basically gonna get rebooted and is set to come out in 2015. So next year. Okay, granted we just started this year, but just wanted to make a quick video on out there. I've seen parts of Amityville. I don't remember too much about it. But whatever. But whatever. Basically has been announced by Dimension Films. That the movie has been resurrected and will be arriving in theaters. Um, literally exactly next year, January 2nd, 2015. Um, So yeah, it was previously was called The Amityville Horror, The Lost Tapes. The latest installment of the haunted house franchise is found footage, type of thing. And it says that Amityville Horror, the after the events of Amityville Horror, and it is written and directed by Cassie Scala and Daniel Ferrands. Basically, this to me it seems like a sequel or a reboot. I'm not really sure. I really don't know much about the actual Amityville franchise or whatever, but I know it's a pretty popular horror movie. I think it came out in the 80s, but don't quote me on that. Basically, a synopsis quote that someone said is an ambitious female television news intern on the verge of breaking the most famous haunted house case in the world leads a team of journalists, clergymen, and paranor- paranormal researchers into an investigation of the bizarre events that will come to be known as the Amityville Horror. Only the unwittingly op- only to unwittingly open the a door to the unreal that she may never be able to close. Then after that, basically says a journalist, a clergyman, and a paranormal research walk into a haunted house. There's a joke in there somewhere. And then will you be checking the Amityville in 2015? So right now, since there's not much information, not gonna say I'm skeptical, but it sounds interesting, but not enough to excite me to want to see this movie. Considering I never saw any of the originals, or maybe a sequel, or whatever the hell this is, or maybe one of the previous films. I just know they're, and you know, so that's basically it. I mean, there's really no confirmation on who will be playing here. It really only says the writers, which will be Cassie La Scala and Daniel Ferrands. Um, that's basically it for any confirmations of this. Of this cast and whatever. I mean, yeah. I mean, really, when you try to search it, it just says the genre is horror thriller, obviously, and that's basically it. It really doesn't say much, just says the writers. So there's not really much released about this movie, just the date it's supposed to come out, and the two writers, and basically a quick synopsis or small explanation into what to expect for this movie. So yeah, that's basically it. Once we get more information on this movie, maybe later this year, well, has to be later this year considering it comes out exactly 1 year from now. And once we get a trailer or something like that, more cast members or whatever, we'll see how this turns out. I won't say I'm excited for this reboot or sequel, or whatever the hell it is. But and I'm also not gonna say it teases my interest, but for now, I guess it's something. I mean, I guess already doing movie plans for next year. I mean there are a few movie plans for next year. I mean, such as the Ant-Man, and that's practically it for all I know. Well, Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 3, but besides that, I really can't think of anything that's really coming out next year that's gonna give us a huge impact. Maybe the Superman versus Batman, but yeah, that's basically it. So yeah, I'll keep you up to date on the Amityville. If anything else like a trailer or any like cast information or anything like that's to come out soon. I'll keep you up to date with that. Maybe later this year, I'm gonna make a small prediction. Say we're not gonna really see much of this up until maybe somewhere between May and October. May and October, somewhere between there, at latest November, but whatever. So yeah, that's basically it for this video. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I also do other types of media news coverage, reviews, and also just do worldwide news reviews. Also review comic books, action figures, as well as movies. I also review TV shows. So check those out if you're not already subscribed. And whatever, subscribe. Comment below on your thoughts on the possible reboot sequel for Amityville. Do you think it's a good idea? Do you think it's a bad one? Are you interested? Does it interest you and whatever? Do you want to know more about this? I kind of want to know a little bit more about it, before I can actually say if I really want to see it or don't want to see it, but whatever. As I said before, it's supposed to come out exactly 1 year from now, so January 2nd, 2015. Cassie La Scala and Daniel Ferrands are really just the writers. Besides that, we know that a clergyman, a journalist, and few paranormal researchers are to be in this movie. I guess like the original, search this house and whatever. So yeah, we really have really limited info on this. So whatever. So I said before, subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Comment below on your thoughts on this. Share this video on Instagram, Facebook, MySpace, Twitter, whatever you guys prefer. I will put a link below to the MoviePilot link article. For those who want to read about it, and maybe I'll even do it for, and I'll also probably do it for the IMDb. A link to the IMDb. And that's it. So yeah, this is Daniel Mart, and tell your friends, family, and neighbors about me and the Amityville possible sequel reboot type of thing, and whatever. This is Daniel Mart signing off.